Yeah, motherfuckers. Back again to do another video. Dive a little deep into why I'm a guitarist, why I'm a musician. I think I'm a musician more than a guitar. I don't know. I'm more of a guitarist than a musician. And I'll explain to you that as soon as I get this angle right. Yeah. Drop. There it is. Anywho, there's a lot of people in this world. I wish I could thank. God, I wish I could thank the amount of people that have inspired me to play guitar. You know, I grew up in Los Angeles. I started playing guitar when I was about 13. You know, I had a friend named John back then that was a huge influence and to get me really driven to play. My friend David, me and him got guitars, and he never really took it as far as I did. And if memory serves me right, it's probably my fault. But anyway, I played in everything from punk rock bands to rock bands to metal bands to thrashcore, grindcore out of your mind so fast your ears bleed metal. And then I was going through my shit book memories today, and 17 years ago I played a show with one of the best bands I've ever played in. That was probably the High Price Horrors. 3 mics and me and Rachel. What a great band it was. Good times, good memories. Why it ended though, so unclear, but just like most of my relationships, ladies? But anyway, the point of this video is, you know, I've loved every guitarist from Ace Frehley to Jimmy Page, Jimi Hendrix, Randy Rhoads, Eddie Van Halen. List goes on and on and on and on and on and on forever. Because one of the things I vowed as a guitarist is that when I was growing up, I wanted to be like Eddie and Randy and Jimmy Page, and especially this one guy from Texas. God, happy birthday, by the way. This is the whole reason I'm doing this video, kind of. It's a happy birthday, Dimebag. That's right. When I was in California, I got turned on to a band called Pantera one day, and man, that vulgar display of power was a bad motherfucker, man. That was so in your face, like crush your face, crush your skull against a curved badass. You know? Just made you want to go out and grab a guitar and start screaming like that guy did. God damn it, he could play guitar. And then, you know, I listened to him for a couple of years in California and moved to the great state of Texas, I did. And first thing people were telling me is, man, have you ever heard of this little Texas band we got down here called Pantera? I said, man, I'm way ahead of you, man. I've heard of this band for a couple of years. And for good reason, man. They were amazing. Still are amazing. There are a few bands like Pantera. There's a lot of imitators, but nothing that sounds like that. Especially when it comes to that guitar sound, man. Like, for me, a guitar and a band makes everything. I mean, singer, guitarist, drummer, and bass, of course, you know. Occasional keyboard if necessary. No offense, Rachel. Love you to death. But, you know, Dime really was a good guy. Like, I say that from experience because I saw that band probably 20 times from the time I got to Texas to the time I went on the computer one morning and they had this interview about this unnecessary killing at a club in Ohio. I cried my eyes out. Today is not that day. Today is his birthday. If you drink a few black tooth greens for him. If you smoke a few for him. Blow it upward and be like, yeah, walk, motherfucker, walk. But I was privileged one day Because I've always loved Dime's guitars. I was like, man, those things are so awesome. But I'm always kind of more like the strap body guy, or as bad as I want a Les Paul, I've always liked that double cutaway look, you know, which could be an upcoming video if my amp gets working, which is not. Fucking technology. Otherwise, I'd be playing in this video, but you probably see this right here. It's connected to something I bought at a pawn shop, because that's what I do. I get incredible deals on things that people just regret me walking into that store. But I got this. Check this out. Ready? Goes a little something like this right here. That's right. I put the Dimebag from Hell up here because, or the Dean from Hell, because it's awesome. It's an amazing guitar, you know, especially this particular one. I mean, sure, you've seen a lot like it. Notice how this one has Dime right there. It's the way Dean did it. Washburn did. Yeah, Washburn had a few that said Dean on, or Dime on it, I'm sure, because he made that company, basically. But then I walked in and I was like, what is this beautiful black guitar right here? What is it? It's his guitar, man. Like, it says it all. This is a memorial, a commemorative guitar made by Dean for this man right here. This man right here inspired me in so many ways, not just as a badass guitarist, not just, let me explain. Like I said, I saw 20 Pantera shows, everything from Sunken Gardens to Freeman Coliseum and beyond. I mean, just every time I saw that man. But there were a few times where one of his favorite things to do was videotape. And he'd sit on stage and he'd videotape the crowd just so he could go back afterward and go, these people love me type of deal, you know? That's what I'm hoping this brings. But there were a few times where I'd go to one show and 6 months later they'd play and he'd be running around the crowd with that video camera, you know. I was trying to run up and get on, you know, get seen by him, if nothing more. And on more than one occasion, at least 3 or 4 that I can recall, he stopped. And he goes, hey, I remember you, brother. And he'd run up and he'd grab me, give me a handshake, give me a bro hug. And he'd always say, enjoy the show, man. And he'd pat me on the shoulder and move on to the next fan or loved one. I don't think that man had fans. I think he had a lot of loved ones. So he loved a lot of people, and a lot of people loved him. So happy birthday, Dime. We're the same age, brother. God. And the thing that's amazing, if he was still alive, he'd still be tearing up that stage like a madman. But, unfortunately, like I grabs you by the balls, man. You better be prepared for what he gives you. His is very unfortunate and unnecessary. His demise, that is. So happy birthday, Dime. Miss you. Wish you were still here, but every time I play a Pantera song, which is a lot, I remember. So I hope one day people remember me, but they won't remember me if they remembered you, brother. So on that note, peace.